here. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day. Looks like TikTok is back with our live tooling, so we can do some more lives. So going to be doing one card per person today. All I ask is that you do not spam the feed, which means do not ask the question more than once. If you have gotten a question answered, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And with that, let's see if anybody has any questions that they'd like to ask. Please put them in the comment window, but only put it in once. And if you do get a card, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. That's all I ask for. And so while we're waiting for some people to ask a few questions, let's get a couple collective cards out here. Let's see what's needed in the collective for today. Spirit, what else do we have? Got a couple cards here for the collective. And so Spirit's saying right now we have an energy of manipulation, poor planning, untapped talents, insecure, lack of narcissism, and at the same time, there's some hope, right? And so what we've got to look at is Spirit saying get out of this energy, this magician reversed. Actually, I'll probably turn it this way so you can see it the way I see it. So we had the magician reversed, which means lack of confidence, inability to actually manifest anything. And then you have hope. The Spirit saying stay out of this energy and go more into the, the hopeful energies, because if you do, things will manifest for you. And so those are some of the collective energies that we have today. Looks like a few people are just starting to join. Give everybody a few more minutes, and then we'll go into answering some questions. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel, especially if you've gotten a question answered. All I ask is that when you put your question in, if there's a specific topic, put it in with the question. And also at the same time, please don't put the question in more than once because I won't answer it if that happens. So with that, who's going to be the first one to ask a question tonight? And yes, Tammy, you may have a card. Is there a specific card you want? Let me know if there's a specific subject. Otherwise, I'm going to pull what I feel for you. So let's see what we have for you. I think we're going to pull a tarot for you, Tammy. And just don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. So, Spirit, what do you have for Tammy today? Wow, that one flew out pretty quickly. Let's see what came out for you, Tammy. And for you, Tammy, you have the King of Pentacles, right? It's wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, prosperity, generosity. This is a good card to have. Spirit saying that you should be very abundant, and if you're not abundant, it's going to be coming in soon for you. And so, Daisy, you would like one card as well? Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And for anybody here who is just joining, only ask your question once. If I see it a lot of times, I'm just not going to answer it because it just ruins the experience for everybody, including myself. Nobody wants somebody who's like me. Just put it in. If it's meant to be answered, it will be. So Spirit's saying for you, Daisy, you get two cards. We've got the Temple Path and the fifth chakra angel Gabriel. So Spirit's saying it's time for you to go within, but you need to start speaking your truth first, Daisy. So whatever it is that you've been holding back on, it's time for you to release that. Let it out. Let the person know what it is that you want to say to them, because whatever it is, it's getting clogged in there, and you need to release it. Otherwise, you're going to have to rebalance your entire throat chakra. And so Sherry's asking, will your cousin Jackie see you in a dream tonight? I don't know. That's a good question. I'll ask Spirit, but I don't know if Spirit's going to answer that question because that's between the two of you. But so Sherry, will her cousin Jackie see her in a dream? Let's see what we have here. And Spirit saying, Sherry, let it go. Spirit does not want to answer that question. And Emily would like a card. So, movement flow channel, let's see what we have for you. And for Dakota, I'll answer that question. However, you want to get out of that. Does so and so think of you? And the reason you want to get out of that is because it's not good energy. It's an energy of lack, and that's not going to bring anything back. So for you, Emily, we have the World or the Sun card here. This is a completion card. This is a really beautiful card. That means a lot of abundance is coming to you. Sun shining on you. And for Dakota, does B think of you? Let's find out. And you know, I always caution this to everybody here because everybody and Spirit's saying, nah. And why I say don't worry about the other person, and the reason you don't worry about that person, your person, however you want to look at it, is because it's not your problem. That's their problem. And by you focusing on them, all you're doing is creating a lot of lack energy. And if they are going to come back, you're just going to push them away. And so, AMV, let's see what we have for you here. And so if you have gotten a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And for you, AMV, we have the busy beaver, right? Builder of sturdy and stable structures. Teach me your tenacious ways. So Spirit's saying you're going to be a busy beaver, or maybe you've been a busy beaver, and that's the spirit animal that's coming in for you. And so that's your spirit animal, AMV. And so welcome everybody who are just joining, doing some one card per person. All I ask is that you just ask the question once, and then I will, and you're welcome, AMV. So pros, let's see what we have for you. And, you know, just ask the question once. I'll try to get to everybody. It can't always get to everybody, but I do ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have gotten one. So for you pros, you've gotten the gentle whale, introspection, depth, transcendence. You need to calm down and awaken the cosmic consciousness within you. And so Spirit's telling you pros, it's time for you to go within. It's time for you to meditate. It's time for you to connect to self. So I hope that makes sense. And with that, and so Omniverse, how are you? I can pull a card to see what the energies are. You know, I'll pull you one from the Twin Flames Tarot. However, like I was just lecturing a lot of people, you got to learn to detach from your person. Twin Flames many times are what we would call a handler. They're meant to keep you stuck. What you want is a high level frequency match. So your message, Omniverse, is let your soul shine bright so we can find our way home to one another, right? And so that's what that person is telling you, your person, whatever you want to call it. They're saying it's time for you to go within and do your own healing so that you can find your light. And when you find your light, your person will find you. And that's why I say detach, because you don't care what your other person is feeling, because quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. It's only going to, the more you focus on that person, the less you're going to find that person, because the person's going to be pushed away. So with that, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there is a specific question. Put it in there with, hey, can I have a card? Ask the question too. It makes it helpful for me so I can try to get the question you want answered if I can. Sometimes I'll pick it up in the energy, sometimes I won't. So Guardian Dog, I'll have the universe answer that, but honestly, you should be the only one asking if you should end your marriage. I wouldn't end a marriage on a card reader's cards, right? We're entertainment at best. Universe is saying to you, this is not the right time. So you got to go within and understand why you want to end that marriage and then figure it out from there. But the universe is saying no. So if you want a card to make your decision for you, that's probably not a good thing, but hey, you know, and you, Jacob, you are lost and don't need to know what to do. Well, we'll get to you in a few seconds, Jacob. I'm going to ask Mama Ruth. I'm going to get Mama Ruth a card. I'm going to do a universe card or a energy card for you, Mama Ruth. And so for you, Mama Ruth, I have seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. I'm going to hold it up here as well. Seventh chakra, it's your crown. It's time to start listening to those divine downloads that are coming in for you. And so, Jacob, let's see what we have for you. I'm going to, I'm not going to pull that deck. I'm going to get you a higher self card because I think that's what you need right now. And so, with that, and how are you doing, Corrigan? So, Guardian, let's see, Jacob. What do you, higher self? What do you have? What advice do you have for Jacob in this now moment? That's for somebody who's lost. So you got a few things from your higher self in the future. First thing, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they're divinely fated. And we're going to get to why, right? You have many layers of truth to discover, and everything is unfolding as it should be, right? And so what your higher self is saying, just allow things to flow as they're flowing. Yes, you may feel like you're lost, but look back at some of your experiences, where you were 6 months ago, where you were 3 months ago, where you are now, and Spirit's saying that it's unfolding as it's meant to be. Just pay attention, listen, go inwards, connect to yourself, and start listening to the song of your intuition. And so for Corrigan, yes, I can get you one card. And Mama Ruth, was yours the crown? If yours was the crown, it means that you need to start listening to your divine downloads and your intuition. And let's see what we have here. Can you do me a card? So what do we have for Corrigan? So for you, Corrigan, I have adjacent possibilities. And so what is that? Do you see all the doors? I'm going to hold this up a little higher. See all the doors there? Spirit's saying that there's a lot of opportunities that you're missing right now. You need to start paying attention, start looking at things as opportunities. You're probably overlooking things, and Spirit wants you to pay a little bit more attention. And so with that, Hilda, do I see a new job opportunity? Let's find out. Let's ask the universe that. Hilda Martinez, is she going to get a new job opportunity? Ooh, that flew out fast. I'm only going to take the first one, Spirit. I'm not taking 5. And Spirit saying, believe it. Yes, there is a new one coming through. Just be patient. And is D fake person or the right one? So Beauty, you should know that through your own discernment, but we're gonna see what the energies are with D. And Spirit saying a memento. Let me get one more. That's not enough for me. Spirit, can we get one more card on that? And dreams do come true. So these are very positive cards, D. So right or Beauty. So right now it seems like it seems like a good card, but always use your own discernment. Sharice, how do you get a card? You just ask. So just put what you want a card for, or if you just want a general. So Catherine, is money coming? Let's see what's going on. Just remember, if you've gotten a card, you got to please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Proceed. Yes, money is coming. And hang on, I'm scrolling here, so I got a lot of people coming in here. So please only ask your question once, and I will try to get to everybody. But when it gets really busy, I'm not going to catch everybody. So, will your mother-in-law move with her daughter this year? Sounds like you want to. Let's see. Will the mother-in-law move with her daughter this year? Spirit's saying, indeed, during the day. So yeah, that's a yes for the mother-in-law. And let's see who we have here. Robin wants to know if she's going to move. And just remember, if you've gotten a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Is Robin going to move, Spirit? Spirit says unknown, night, nah, and a year. So I'm feeling that right now it's a no, but maybe in a year something might happen. And let's see who else we have here. So Erica would like a general. I think a beast card is coming out for you, Erica. I'm going to have a soul beast, see what, or spirit beast, however you want to call it. You've got three that want to say, well, actually four. So we've got the noble peacock. This is all about being in your confidence. The purifying frog. This is a rebirth, a cleansing, get rid of the old stuff. The fierce wolf, instinct and protection, and hardworking bee. You have the power to realize your dreams. So Spirit's basically saying, uh, clear out all this old past stuff. You've got the power to do it. Get back into your confidence. I hope that makes sense to you. And that's for you, Erica. And Lorna, let's get you an energy card. So just remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have gotten a card. All right. Spirit's giving you three cards here, Lorna. The Thinking Man, the Appreciation, and Contract. So Spirit's saying it's time for you to end a contract that you have with somebody. You've got to show a little bit more appreciation, and you got to think into this. So this triple one here is really kind of speaking of using your own discernment. Somebody feels very unappreciated. It's time for you to kind of appreciate what they do for you and end the contract you have with this person. Once you do, you're going to be in a better place. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but let me know. And Betty Queen, who's in love with you? Well, I don't get names, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you that, but I can say that you should be in love with yourself first, and once you get in love with yourself, then there's going to be a whole bunch that are going to be in love with you. So if you have a different question, I'd be happy to try to answer it. All right. So Sharice would like a general. Sharice, you're gonna get a spirit, soul beast, however you want to call it, spirit animal. Spirit animal that wants to come out for you is a stoic mouse. Uh, Basically, you need to unlock your hidden potential. Uh, you're not you're kind of hiding that potential. You need to unlock it. You need to find it deep within you. But there's something that you could be doing, but you're not paying attention to it at this point. And so Yavi, yes, you may have a general as well. I think for you, we're going to pull a tarot. And for those of you just joining, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Only ask your question once. I will try to get to everybody, but if you're spamming the feed, then I won't answer it all. So I just say this every few minutes so everybody realizes. So Yavi, you've got a few cards that came out. I'm only going to take the first two because we have too many things going on here. So Spirit's saying right now there's either has been a tower or there's a tower coming. And when a tower comes, it's because foundation was really shaky and it's time to rebuild. But once this is done, you're going to be kind of in sort of in control of things again. So if you haven't had your tower yet, it's coming, be prepared. But once it's over and you rebuild, you're going to be in a really good place. It's a good tower, not a bad one. And so bear with me while I try to find out who I'm up to right now. And so I have Dolores asking if she'll get an apartment soon. So let's see what we have here. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe if you've gotten a card. And Spirit's saying good luck. So this one's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but hopefully it will come through for you. And let's see what we have here. So where was I? So I have Lorna. Can you get a card? Yes, you can. Lorna, I don't know why, but I'm pulled to my love cards for you. So let's see what we have here. Spirit, what is the card for her? And for you, Lorna, I have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So I hope that makes sense to you. But Spirit's basically saying that, trust yourself. You're making these choices for a reason. And when you make a choice and maybe you're not liking it or maybe you do, just appreciate the fact that you had a choice. All right. I hope that helps you. And Leslie Cook. Yeah. And you can have a general one. I'm going to get you an energy card, Leslie. And for those of you who have gotten a reading, please remember to follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. Notifications are good because then you'll know when I go live. And what do we have for Leslie Cook? Leslie, I've got patience. Spirit's asking you to have patience. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or you're waiting on, it's going to take a little bit more patience. It kind of sucks when you see that, but you know what? Good things come to those who wait, so they say. So that's for you, Leslie. And Courtney, let's see what we have for you. And I think a regular tarot for you, Courtney. And so I've got two things that came out, actually three cards that came out for you. First one's Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So Two of Cups usually means a meeting, right? Hierophant is, using your discernment on whoever that partnership coming in. Could be love, it could just be a friendship. But Spirit says it's going to be a very abundant one for you. It's going to have a lot of love in there, whether it's friendship love or love. But there is something coming in for you. It's going to come in really balanced. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And for Jennifer, I'm not a medium, so I can't answer that question. I don't want to fib to anybody. It's just not what I do. There are other people that do mediumship, just not me. And so, Diane, you wanted a general, and I feel the spirit animals want to speak to you. So let's see what we have here. We have spirits for. So we have the loyal llama for you, Diane Cavanaugh. It's patience, stamina, diligence, persistence, and peaceful grassland dweller. Show fortitude in troubled times. So Spirit's saying, there may be some troubled waters right now, but have patience. Plow through this with grace, and things are going to be okay. Always a little bit of rain that falls before the sunshine. And Fern, I'm going to pull you at Spirit Animal as well. And so just don't forget to follow, share, and subscribe if you have gotten a card. And so with that, let's see what we have here. So Fern, the card I got for you is the Tough Armadillo, right? And so this one's an interesting one, the armadillo. I'm going to put them down here too. And so the thing about the armadillo is it's a really, really armored creature, but it's got a lot of soft innards inside. And Spirit's saying you need to kind of release your armor a little bit, allow yourself to be vulnerable, because once you do, then good things are going to come in. You have to open up that heart. And let's see where we're at here. Let's see. Hi, Lovable. Good to see you again. And let me just scroll back up to where I was. Fern, I think you were next on the list here. And I feel an energy card for you. So let's see what we have for Fern. And for those of you just joining, please be patient. I will try to get to you, but if you spam the feed, I won't answer the question. Just ask it once. For you, Fern, I have door to personal healing and happiness. Spirit wants you to go within and start healing yourself. Maybe visit my channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, over on YouTube. I have a lot of light language healings, and they're all for free. I also do personal readings and personal light language. You see if you like it first before you buy anything. I want you to make sure you like the energy. But for you, it's time to go within and heal. So let's see where we are. And please do follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And you're welcome, Jennifer. And yes, you may have a card. And yes, Lovable, you can have a card. So I'm just going to catch up to you guys in a few seconds. Sparky, can you get a card? Yeah, I feel like the beasts are coming out today. So let's see what we have for Sparky. We got too many here. I'm going to take the first two. We got the naughty otter. Somebody been a little naughty? I don't know. Enjoy the simple things in life is what Spirit's saying to you. And at the same time, tranquil sloth, right? So this one's proud and noble guardian. Grant me the power to rise up and shine. And remember, the sloth is like the slowest thing ever. So, what Spirit's saying is take your time with this. Find the joy in everyday life, the simple things. Don't be in such a hurry. And let's see what we have here. So bear with me while I catch up over here. I've got a lot backed up, so just please be patient. And so that was Sparky. Amanda, yes, you can have a card. I feel an energy card for you, Amanda. And for everybody here, just please only put your question in once. Oh, somebody's throat chakra is really bad. I feel it already. Somebody only put your question in once, and I will try to get to it. If you put it in more than once, I won't. So for you, I have Amanda. I have a caring connection is coming in, but you need to rest and rejuvenate first. And at the same time, you also have to open up the gate to your heart. As you can see, the gate in the garden, that garden is this caring connection. But for right now, you need to go within, do some healing, open that gate. And once you open that gate to your heart, that connection is going to come in. So I hope that makes sense for you, Amanda G. And let's see where we are here. So lovable. I think you're going to be the winner of the Fox card today, the Fox in a Box. Let's see what the Fox in a Box want to say for you. So bear with me, everybody. And those of you just joining, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Put your notifications on so you know when I do go live. And please be patient. Only put your question in once so that I have time to answer everybody's stuff. So for you, lovable, what we have is love unconditionally. Love without condition, for it is the purest form of connection. Love yourself, love others, and let love be the guide. So, lovable, it's time for you to go in and find some self love, is what the Foxes are saying. Once you find that self love, you're going to radiate it everywhere, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So, the Foxes are with you today. And so, with that, and Kaye, you have to only ask once. If I don't want you asking 50 times, um, because so Fern, hang on a little bit. I might do you a little light language, so just hang out for a little while. And for those people who are asking more than once, I just don't answer questions when you've asked 3 times for a card. I see you once, not 3 times. So you can stay by and watch the cards today, Kaye Music, but you're going to have to come back another day for a card, only because at this point I've asked this 1,000 times. So when you come back next time, please don't ask twice. I don't hold grudges, but I also do have rules. So let's see where I was here, because this is why when it gets spammed too far up, I miss a lot of people's questions. And all right, so Kiltish, is your new love the right one for you? Let's find out. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Is Kiltish's new love the right one for her? And wow, that's a shut out. Spirit saying nah, gave you the big no. So I'd just keep I never would end a relationship on a tarot card. That's just silly. However, it's a good warning to keep your discernment up and see what happens. And Paul Smith or A Smith, is Paul the right man for you? Let's see what that is. That one was a slow one. I got to go on that one, so I think you're okay with this one. And let's see who you will. Dexter, you embark on a romantic relationship. Let's see what the energies are for you guys. Sonil Moore. I've got stay optimistic about your love life and a reconciliation. So I feel on this one, unless this is a past person, I think you've got something else coming in. I don't know if it's going to be the Dexter person, but Spirit's saying stay optimistic. And when Spirit says stay optimistic, it means it's going to take a little while. So be patient. And let's see who else we have here. Sharon, where will you be in on 2025? I could answer that without even asking a card, and you know why? Because right now it's 2025, and you're right here on live with me in TikTok. It's the most accurate reading you'll ever get. But let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. So Spirit threw out two cards, actually four, and so I'm going to put them all together here. And when I look at these cards right off the bat, basically what I see. I'm going to move them around in the way I feel that they should be. So you have a little anxiety going on over here, and it seems like third party energy. But don't worry, the seeds that you're planting are going to come to fruition. But you got to be patient. These seeds never grow fast. It's like a tree. You put it in there, and it could take 6 months for that tree to actually start sprouting. Whereas you put like a beanstalk in, and boom, it's done overnight. So I hope that helps. And so let's see what we have here. And so for everybody who is just joining, I only answer or ask the question once. Put your name in the question. I will try to get to you. Can't promise I'm going to get to everybody, but I will try. But if you ask the question more than once, I'm just going to pass right by you. All right. So can you have a card, please, Skyla? Let me just slide down here. So Skyla, can you have a card? I'm feeling the spirit animals for you too today. There's a lot of spirit animals that want to come out today. So for you, Skyla, and just remember if you've gotten a card, too many, I'm only going to take the top two, Spirit. If you have gotten a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And it's good to put your notifications on because you will be able to see when I go live again. So you got the kind koala, Skyla. And this is mindfulness, relaxation, self-care. Remove your tension and let yourself be free. And you also have the curious cat. Get close to nature and feel the mysterious magic of nature. So Spirit's asking you to go within. It's time for you to meditate, time for you to ground, get in touch with nature, get in touch with yourself. Hope that makes sense. All right. So Maslow wants to know, will you close your house at the end of the month? Let's see what Spirit's saying. It was pretty quick. Spirit's saying no, it's going to take a little bit longer. Will Colt be in a long-term relationship? I'm going to pull a love card for that one. See where that goes. What I have for this is deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. Spirit's telling you it's time to tune in to your own self and your own heart, and you'll know the answer in that heart right away. And Christy, yes, you may have a new card. And for those of you who are just joining, yes, you can get cards. Please, I only ask the question once, not 1,000 times, because I won't answer anybody who keeps asking for the same question. It just gets annoying. I'm doing this for free, so I do have a few rules, not a lot, but that's my number one rule. The other one is you must like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, so Christy 412, I feel that there's a spirit animal for you that wants to come out. And thank you, Houston Mommy. Good to see you again. And let's see. So for Christy 412, you've got the soaring eagle, clarity, inspiration, insight. Awaken your spirit to soar to new heights. Spirit saying, it's time. It's time to trust your intuition. It's time to connect to spirit. It's time to connect to yourself. Hope that makes sense to you. Christy, that's your spirit animal. And Kristen Griff, will it ever work out with your crush. It's very complicated. Yeah, aren't they always complicated, Christian? Um, so let's see what the energy is with Christian or Kristen and her crush. Give me what the current energies are. Just remember, these energies are only for today, the current now moment. After that, it could change. However, what we're seeing is Spirit saying, let go of the past. Uh, you got some sort of an attachment to that past. And once you release that past, there is a rekindle coming in. It's going to be a rendezvous and a potential life partner. It's not your past person, I can tell you that much. I hope that makes sense for you. And that was for Kristen Gift. Sounds like you probably have you're complicated is probably a handler is what we call it. People perceive them as twin flames, but that twin flame program is really a program to keep you stuck, keep you in low vibration. You want to get out of that program. You not label yourself one, get out of those people who are teaching you about it, because for the most part, what you're looking for is a frequency match, not a quote unquote twin flame. So I hope that makes sense to you. Will Jay leave you alone for good, or is he coming back? I think we answered that a few times, Houston Mommy. You seem like you're really worried about that. Is Jay going to leave you alone for good? And remember, we only read the now moment, so it could change if he decides to change. So let's see what's going on. The universe is saying anything's possible, yes, week and 6 months, right? And so when I see all this together, it just means, yeah, it's going to go away for a little while and then come back, right? And so what Spirit's also asking you is, don't fixate on that, because as you focus on it, you give energy to it. And as you give energy to it, you manifest it. Don't manifest it. And let's see how we're doing here. So for everybody who has just joined, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. What I do ask is that you only ask your question once. Anytime, if you've asked it more than once, then I won't answer it until you come on the next time, and then I ask you to do the same thing. So just that's one of the few rules I have. So let me, otherwise, like, follow, share, and subscribe. So NJ0810. Sounds like a zip code. And so what do we have here? Is there anything for you? I've got a spirit animal for you. Let's see what we have here. And your spirit animal is a sturdy crab. Defense, sensitivity, self-sufficiency. Child of the great Mother Ocean, encompass my soul with your sturdy shell. So the crab is one of protection. Seems like something around you has created an armor around your heart. Hang on, I got, let's see what that came up, but something popped up. Sorry about that. So the sturdy crab, that you need to put some protection around something you're protecting yourself. Look into your heart and see what it is that you're protecting here. And so hang on a second here. I've got to scroll up. My thing just scrolled all over the place here. So Amy, that was your card, the crab. Let me know if that made sense. So Marie, yeah, I can get you a card as well. For you, I have a energy card. So what do we have for Marie Spirit? And Spirit's given us two: caring connection and rest and rejuvenation. So Spirit's telling you, for you, Marie, this is the second time it's come out. So when I see cards in pairs coming out together, that's a message for the collective, not just for you, Marie. Spirit's telling everybody it's time to get a little bit into rest and rejuvenation mode, because you're going to need that energy, because a connection is coming for many of you. And so please do like, follow, share, and subscribe for those of you who have gotten a card. I do require that. Please just ask your question once, and we'll go from there. And if anybody's feel called for a personal reading. I do personal readings as well as personal light language. And if you hang on for a little while, probably going to do a little light language for throat chakra. I think there's somebody with some throat cancer that we need to try to help out a little bit. So for you, Wanda, I have an energy card. Let's see what we have here. And for those people coming in, I'm getting backed up, so I might scroll around a little bit. If I don't pick you, I'll pick you another time. Please don't get too upset. It is for free. And let's see what we have here. And so your card is patience. Spirit is asking you for patience, Wanda. Whatever it is that you're looking for to manifest, Spirit saying it's time for a little bit of patience here. And so my next person up is Jennifer. I'm going to get you an energy card. You got two cards. They flew right out of the deck, and they are Blossoming Abundance and a man holding a heart. Ooh, and there's another one popping in. So you got three. And so when I see all three of these together, you're going to get a whole bunch of suitors, so to speak, trying to vie for your attention. Just make sure you're using your own intuition to decide which is correct for you. So, Marianne, let's see what we have here. Can you get a card? Yes, I'll give you a card. Do some energy cards. Spirit. Okay, seems like Spirit's doing things in threes today. You have the Angel of Strength, Victory, Community, and second chakra. So the second chakra, that's your solar plexus. And what Spirit's saying to you is that you're going to need to pull all your strength. That's your power. You know, your soul. I'm sorry, not the second chakra is your sacral. You need to get back into your creativity and into your strength. And once you do, and get into the community, meaning friends and family, there will be victory of some type. But you're going to need the help with friends and family to make that victory. And so where are we here? And just remember, for everybody here, please only ask your question once. I'll try to get to as many people as I can. I can't guarantee it, but please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let me see where we are here on the screen. So I think I lost some of my space here. Will Jason propose to you soon? Let's see. Will Jason propose to Mary soon? Let's hope so. But remember, this is a card. Spirit saying no. But just remember that the energy is only the energy of this now moment. It can change in the next now moment. So hopefully that is making sense. And so will he call you? Patty, the real answer is who cares? If he doesn't call you, what's the worst that can happen? He doesn't call you, right? But let's get an answer for that. Always stay not concerned about what somebody does. Always concern yourself with you, because as you worry about somebody else, what's going to happen is you're going to push it away. So, yep, you don't want to be in an energy of lack. You want to be in an energy of abundance. And when you don't care if somebody calls, that's when they call. All right. Let's see where we are here. Let's see what else we have. Been out of work, 11/11 job. Yeah, after. Okay, job. What's going on? So I'm assuming if you're saying, are you going to be back in work again? I'm going to pull you a timing question. I can't guarantee that it's going to come true, because timing, like everything I tell you, is always about the now moment. The energies are there until they're not, because it takes a lot of different things to make a divine timing. And so the energies look good, they look good. If they don't, they don't. But let's see what we have for you, Crystal Gale. So for you, Crystal Gale, I've got when you release resistance. So Spirit's saying that you're creating the resistance to your not having a job. And so what you have to do is go within and find out why you feel not worthy of having that job. And once you do, that job is going to pop in. You need to find some self-love. And it's really hard when you're out of work. Trust me, I get that one really deeply. You know, just because I'm up here answering questions all day doesn't mean I have all the answers, and especially not for myself. And let's see, Phil, general card. Let's see, I feel for you, Phil. We're going to get a spirit animal. And Poozy, I think I missed you. I'm going to jump back to you. You just can't my attention. So for you, Phil, the pure swan, elegance, purity, tranquility. Stay classy, accept the gift of love and beauty. So Spirit's saying, stay in that good energy that you have right now. This is a great card, a great spirit animal to have. And for Poozy, we're going to get you a spirit animal as well. Wow, that popped right out. And you got the barging badger, right? Determination, focus, advancement, tireless and resourceful. Lend me your ferocious spirit. So Spirit's saying you got a lot of spirit and spunk here. Um, but you also get a newborn butterfly, brilliant harbinger of change. Release me from own dark chrysalis, right? So Spirit's saying that right now you're coming out of you've had a lot of persistence, and you've really been working on yourself, and you're about ready to kind of get out of that uncomfortable stage and move into your change, your new abundance. I hope that makes sense. And user, will you be able to achieve a higher vibration, Jennifer? You know, the only way to achieve a higher vibration is to connect to self. It's the only way. It's not by anything else other than going within and connecting yourself more and more. And the more and more you do that, the more and more you heal, and the more you will gain that higher vibration. Don't listen to people who say that, oh, you're going to be in a good vibration just because it happens. No, it doesn't happen. It happens by decisions and choice and choosing to heal and choosing to connect. And so I will give you the card. Will you make that? Spirit says, right. So make that choice. You have the control of yourself. Choose to heal. Choose to feel. Choose to raise your vibration by connecting to yourself. And with that, let's see who else we have here. And bear with me. I'm just going to spin around the deck here for a little bit. I am see who I missed. All right. Nancy, let's see what we have for you. I feel a tarot card is coming for you, Nancy. And for those of you who are just joining, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And just remember, please be patient. Put your question only once. Everybody's been pretty good. I've only had to talk to one person so far, which is great. Usually it's a lot more. So I appreciate everybody for just paying attention to the rules and being patient. You got the Hierophant, right? And that's, you know, trying to think of where this fits for you. I think for this one, Spirit is just saying that you're moving yourself into some sort of an institutional space, somewhere where you can form really well. You kind of match with everybody in the culture of where you work. So you're going to come into a place of respect. It's a very respectable card. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see who else. I'm going to scroll around a little bit. So Nanan, can you have a card? Yes, an energy card will be coming. And so let's see what we have here. And Phil, I already answered your thing, so I'm not going to do two questions. So Nanan, do you have a card? You have Magician in the Mirror and the World and a Deceit, right? And this makes perfect sense, and I'm going to explain this one. So what is it about the Magician in the Mirror, right? The mirror is always about illusion, and the magician is about magic. And what Spirit is saying, choose what's real, be careful of what's not, right? You're right now sitting in a place of illusion. Get out of that illusion and choose what's real. And that's why you got that. So I hope that makes sense, Nadan. And Carmen, will you be happy this year? Well, it depends on you, Carmen. Uh, Cards can't make you happy. Only you can make you happy. So you've got to really reach in. And I'm going to give you a higher self card because it seems like you need some inspiration because you can't. Nobody else can make you happy. You're the only one that can make yourself happy, sad, angry. Nobody else can do it because it's all how you react. And so we need to get into that space. So let's see. We've got two cards here, and let me scroll back. Three cards of advice. Let me scroll back up because when it starts to flow through, it gets really hard for me to find who it was I was just speaking about, and this is why. Um, So this is for Carmen, right? And so Carmen, you got three cards from your future higher self, and the first one is let your true colors show, so your tribe knows how to find you. Take the mask off, be who you are, right? Truly who you are, not who you think people want you to be. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destination you've known all along. You know where you need to go to, but you're afraid because you keep on putting on a mask. Take the mask off, and new chapters require a new version of you, the real version of you, not the versions that you've been creating because you want to fit in. So I hope that makes sense for you, Carmen. That's how you're going to get in your happiness by stop being what we call a people pleaser. Please yourself first, and once you do that, you're going to be in a better space. And let's see. I'm going to pick a couple more here, and then I'm almost at my time. So please do like, follow, share, subscribe. Make sure that you have gone ahead and put your notifications on because I do come on most of the time for about an hour to answer some free questions. If you're looking for something a little bit deeper or for a light language, then definitely you want to reach out for that. I do one-on-one light language as well as one-on-one readings. And if you look at my pinned comments on my profile, I have my current price lists. So with that, I want to see if the person, I forget your name, we've gone through a lot of people here. Is the person who had the throat chakra issue, the one that had esophagus cancer, if you're still here, can you make yourself known in the comments? Because if you are, I'm going to do a light language if you're open for it. And I'm just going to pick one more person. So yeah, Fern, you're here. So for everybody, just I'm going to put a hold on questions. I'm going to do one more question after I do this light language. And for those of you who are here and would like this light language, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the esophagus. So it's a very specific light language. If you don't have that issue, just say in your head, no, I don't have this issue. It's not for me. But we're going to go ahead and work on an esophagus, on the throat, anything inside of that space. And we're going to do is we're going to bring in the frequency of love, and we're going to try to kind of pull out whatever that stagnation is going on inside of your esophagus and try to clear it out by pushing that frequency of love down to clear out whatever trauma it is. We're going to heal it. We're going to heal it with love, and we're going to heal the timeline that it comes from. And so you need to set that intention, set the intention, no harm to anybody, and set the intention only frequency of love can come in with that. For anybody else who has esophagus problems, you can join in on it. Otherwise, this is specifically for that person. And so we're going to set that intention, Fern. And everybody else just set the intention not to receive. And I'm going to set the intention it doesn't go to anybody who doesn't have an issue that needs to be set with their throat and their esophagus. And also, Fern, just so you know, I am not a doctor, so just make sure you keep on seeing a doctor. This is just going to hopefully help the healing a little bit. So with that, let's get on to it. Shunadisha patna o Shunudushi papa hayaya or pa Ushunudushetna pa Unushet and a hepapa Shanedishet pa Ushana or pa yaya Nushe Shapa Unuya Pana he papa Shanedishi papa Naya papa Usha Patna he shishi papa papa Shanadishet ne pa Usho patna Nishi patna Ushe papa na he pa Ushushu papa papa Shanadishet na papa Usho Shanana de Jishi Papa Papa Shana Aya Papa Papa Show Patna Hiya Papa Show. All right, friends. So that's just a short one. Let me know how you received that. If you started coughing, that's normal when we work on the throat. But everybody receives it in a different way. So with that, I'm going to pick one more person. I'm going to see who I'm getting called for, and then I'm going to call it an evening. For those of you who wondered what I just did, that's called light language, and that is an energetic way to do some healing. You're not meant to listen to it with your ears. You're only meant to listen to it with your heart. And so let me see who we have here. That is going to be the last one for... let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm glad. Chills all over means that something's going on. Let me know. Come back to a couple lives and let me know in a week or two how things are moving. It can only help you. It's not going to hurt you. And at the same, hopefully, it can accelerate whatever the doctor is working on with you, so that you release all that. So I think the last person is going to be Art by Angie. You're going to be my last person for a card, and I feel for you. I am going to get you a higher self card, so advice from your higher self, and then I'm going to call it a night. Please thank everybody for coming by and visiting me for this last hour. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. Also, check out my channel on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual, where I do a lot more of the light language, which is what you heard me speaking, and that's a healing channel. And so with that, Angie, what I have for you is you are never lost, but only forging a path to new worlds. And what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need, right? And so Spirit's saying you're always going on a journey somewhere. However, you may have set up some expectations on things that you feel that you need or you want, but guess what? Spirit's going to surprise you and give you what you need, not just what you've asked for. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. Let me know if you're interested. I do one-on-one light language healings. They're a very reasonable price compared to most of the other ones that are out there. And I feel mine are pretty good, if I don't say so myself. And like I said, for everybody here, please make sure you are putting the like, share, subscribe, and notifications on. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart right now, pardon my French. And at the same time, if TikTok decides it's going to have another little snafu with the United States again, you can always find me on YouTube or Instagram. I have a channel there. Also look at my daily reads. If you're a person that is in separation with your love interest, I do a daily read on that, as well as daily love energies and just a daily energy of the collective. This past, I'd say, month, the collective has been on fire and chaos. The collective energy really, really chaotic. So you really got to, kind of tune in as much as possible. And with that, have a wonderful day, and reach out if you're looking for your own personal reading or light language healing. My price list is up in my profile. I'll never ask you to get a reading. You will just have to, reach out to me. So if anybody reaches out and says they're me, unless you're a client already, it's not me. And always look for my logo. It's what's sitting right behind me, and also right here on my mouse pad. This shows you this is the real me. And with that, have a great day, and watch the replay if you missed it. And we'll see you at the next set of free readings. Cheers. And thank you.